For a show as cute as this, the Powerpuff Girls sure does tread into dark subject matter. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 darkest Powerpuff Girls episodes. For this list, we're looking at episodes of the Powerpuff Girls that may have left viewers disturbed, horrified, and/or unsettled. Number 10. Cootie Gross. It isn't a surprise that cooties would be a subject in a kid's cartoon, but what's more shocking here is the portrayal of cooties. At the start of the episode, we see young Harry Pitt trying to kiss girls with slobber drooling out of his mouth. Hope you aren't eating while watching this. The girls learn that Harry has cooties, and later that night they have terrifying nightmares where cysts like Harry's grow all over their body. At some point, kids learn that cooties aren't a real thing, but after watching this, how are we not traumatized? Number 9. Abracadaver. Abracadaver is an episode that's fondly remembered by some Powerpuff Girls fans for its titular villain who terrorizes Townsville with his magic tricks.
But now, revenge!
However, Abracadaver's zombified appearance isn't the only reason why this episode makes it on this list. It's actually a scene shown at the start of the episode. Before demolishing the Townsville theater, the mayor tells the girls about Abracadaver and how a little girl caused him to flub a magic trick.
Heartbroken without her bear, she revealed him to be nothing more than a sham.
His tricks are exposed, and he falls into an Iron Maiden, effectively killing him. Well, that's one way to make someone disappear.
But our laughter quickly turned to tears as the magic was silenced forever.
Number 8. Dream Scheme. Everybody needs a good night's sleep, but when you're someone like the Sandman, there's no time to rest.
Just as soon as the Sandman gets back, he scratches his fanny and heads for the sack. But before he can reach that place so desired, again he must go where sleep is required.
So we understand his desire to send the world into an eternal slumber. Still, not a good idea to put everyone at a standstill. And when the girls discover his plans, they give him a dream he'll never forget. The trio invade his dreams, chasing him down an endless hallway and effectively scaring him to the point where he vows to never sleep again. Sure, he seems happy to have had some sleep, but we feel like perhaps this situation could have been handled better.
I'm awake! Please stay out of my dreams! Never again will I hatch any schemes!
Number 7. Tough Love. Ah, the duality of humankind. Can it be that within us all lies the potential to turn into a menace? That's the lesson we ponder after viewing Tough Love. While the girls fly around Townsville and act as good-hearted, behaved children, him conjures up a plan to turn everyone against them.
And so with a flick of my wrist and a twirl of my claw, I'll get rid of those girls once and for all.
Sure enough, everyone starts acting vile towards the girls, and the only way to revert them back to their normal selves is to beat the snot out of them. It was rather shocking to see such hostility coming from characters like Miss Bellum and the Professor, but thankfully it is only for a few minutes.
Besides, it hurt us a lot more than it hurt you.
Well now, we wouldn't say that.
Number 6. Collect Her. It's one thing to want to collect objects for fun and relive childhood, but it's another when a collection becomes an obsession. Collect Her was the only appearance of dweebish villain Lenny Baxter, who lives to collect every piece of Powerpuff Girls merchandise to ever exist.
And for today's purchase, the posable Blossom doll with laser-light eyes and realistic hair.
However, he finds himself in a corner when he discovers he's finally completed the collection.
This isn't good.
Things take a turn for the creepy when Lenny hatches a plan to capture the girls to truly complete his collection. To be honest, we couldn't help but shudder through most of this episode, and you might too.
Hello, girls. Looks like your power-packed punches can't punch their way out of my power packages.
Number 5. Powernoia. Everyone is scared of something, even the Powerpuff Girls. One night after the professor tucks them into bed, him traps the girls into a deep slumber where they each experience their own worst nightmares.
Friday night, girls, pleasant dreams, pleasant screams.
Buttercup finds herself facing off against disgusting spiders, while Bubbles is ambushed by her stuffed animals. Blossom, on the other hand, gets the worst of it. Due to her stress over a test she forgot to study for, Blossom experiences an altered version of her class where she's outed for her intelligence.
Behold!
Clearly, the leader of the Powerpuff Girls worries that her intelligence affects the way people see her. It's a concern many people share, but this was clear paranoia. Number 4. Getting Twiggy with it. So far, we've seen episodes that deal with death, obsession, and cooties. What other mature topic has the Powerpuff Girls not touched on? How about animal mistreatment?
Mitch Mitchelson, if you don't stop torturing Twiggy.
In Getting Twiggy with It, Ms. Keene tells Mitch Mitchelson to take the class hamster home for the weekend. However, the girls discover that Mitch plans to torment Twiggy the entire time, even going so far as to whip out a pair of jumper cables.
Stop right there, sicko!
This was a far worse parallel than Lenny Baxter, and it made it a little hard to sit through the episode. Number 3. Knock It Off. Did you know that the professor had a college roommate? Neither did we. Meet Dick, Professor Utonium's college roommate, who sees the Powerpuff Girls not as Utonium's daughters, but as opportunities. When Professor Utonium introduces Dick to the Powerpuff Girls, his former roommate hatches an idea to use the girls for profit. He tricks the girls into giving him some Chemical X and opens up a factory to mass-produce inferior versions of them. However, as production and demand ramp up, the quality in his version of the girls tanks. We were not prepared to see a lot of disturbing, weird, and warped versions of the trio doing bad things.
You never gave us love. Where was our love?
Number 2. Twisted Sister. Even if you're a casual Powerpuff Girls fan, most people have seen Twisted Sister. This is the episode where we get a 4th Powerpuff Girl, and the results are unexpected.
Someone say something.
The girls end up creating Bunny, a large and less intelligible Powerpuff Girl who fails to see the difference between heroism and villainy. When the girls become overwhelmed by the criminals Bunny releases, she returns to save the day. Unfortunately, the victory is short-lived as Bunny explodes from being too chemically unstable. All that's left is a shred of her purple clothing. Well, rest in peace, Bunny.
So, for the first and final time, the day is saved. Thanks to Powerpuff Bunny!
Is everyone okay? Okay, just checking. I don't know how I watched any of these as a kid and came out alright. Before we look at the darkest episode, here are a few honorable mentions.
What have we done?
We're gonna make this night last forever.
Yes, Bubbles, I can talk. And I heard what you were saying about your sisters.
Swallow it!
Who wants dessert?
I do! Oh, for crying out loud, Marianne!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Speed Demon. After getting out of class for the weekend, the girls spend their energy by racing each other home. Unbeknownst to them, they managed to Superman-style zoom their way forward in time to a period where the Powerpuff Girls had disappeared for 50 years.
No, it can't be. Oh, my mind playing tricks on me again. Why won't you leave me alone?
This allowed him to conquer not just Townsville, but the entire world, becoming even more powerful than he used to be.
The beauty lies in the blame, because it's your fault for leaving.
From him's demonic true form to the decrepit and despairing citizens of Townsville, it's no wonder why this episode is regarded as the darkest of the entire series.
What have we done?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.